Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 with our Empire of Anglia. And at the end of the last episode, we declared war on the Empire of Francia. We're actually pushing one of our vassals, or what will become one of our vassals, it's one of our family members, to take on the throne of Francia, of the Empire of Francia. And what I'm thinking, at first I was pretty proud about holding another empire title, but I'm not sure I want another empire title within our empire, right? I will probably destroy the title of empire as soon as we can. Not sure we're going to be able to, but we're gonna try. On a second side, if we take a look at the Byzantine Empire, it's continuously breaking up. I'm very curious to see what their situation will be towards the end. The Damascus Empire is still staying strong. There are a few places that seem to be breaking up, but they're winning 2 wars. They still have plenty of troops from their military allies and a lot of personal troops as well. So we'll have to see how do we make sure that we keep the Kingdom of Jerusalem strong, and how can we help it expand. We're definitely not going to get any kind of help from the Byzantine Empire. Not sure about the Mongols here. They're expanding by a lot. They've won most of their internal wars. So it will be a pretty difficult affair depending on what they decide to do. So if they're gonna continuously advance into Europe, then we'll probably meet them and have to fight them in the near future. Well, that's about it. Let's get this war going. So I've placed a flag here, a rally point for our troops in Le Mans. We're gonna raise all our troops. I'm gonna go straight for his capital. Like, this war might be ending very quickly if we're lucky. We can call one of our houses to war. Let's see, you have 1,000 troops. Well, sure, he's a family member. Let's call him into the war. And I think we can do with a few more people here and there. They're at least going to help for a bit of prestige. We are a living legend, so prestige is not something that we're missing. This guy... Yeah, sure, let's call everybody that we can. I will leave this one alone though. Anything else in this list? Let's see. Family members can get married. She is our granddaughter. Let's see. She's quick and she's comely. She's a great she has Midas touch, so she's a great steward. Or an average one. Doesn't she have any kind of traits which help her with that? Only diligent. Okay. Well, let's check things out. Looking for someone to keep our traits, or maybe our religion. Catholicism, Anglo-Saxon, with inheritable traits. This guy is quick too. This will be family, so that doesn't really work. A robust guy. Oh, could work. We're gonna go matrilineally, keep them in our family. A grandson and knight. And he's working with intrigue, he's robust, he's comely. Sorry about that, just a small interruption there. Now let's see, where can we get, like, she's of our dynasty? No, she's an illegitimate bastard, okay? We need to go a bit further, because he's our grandson. 16. Most of these are family, and we can't really work with that. I think we're gonna create new traits that we don't really want to pass on. She's Anglo-Saxon. She is 13 right now. What is she? She's content as well. Okay. Oh, she's club-footed. but she's quick. She is 4. Quick, hail. Could work. Yeah. Let's mix these two together. Maybe in a few years we can have some good heirs out of that line. Still part of our family. So let's see how this war will go. Okay, everybody's joining us. Does he have... He has 6,000 troops somewhere. Feathers of gleaming metal, eyes of precious stones, a voice singing with chime of bells. The mechanical bird which has been gifted to me by the despot Lambert of Bavaria is a true masterpiece. This bird was crafted by the finest artificers in all of Bavaria. Despot Lambert letter reads, I think you'll find it quite intriguing. So we can put it on display, get 0.2 prestige per month, and he gets some opinion of us. We can sell it, we gain the money. Or take it apart and study its mechanism. What do? Well, we get mechanical bird studies plus 2 to learning, 100 learning experience, and the possible outcomes, if he's a learned man, he gets respect. Is he a learned man? He doesn't seem like a learned man. He might be insulted, but let's try this. Okay, we gained his respect. Let's see now. Where is our siege weapons? Our siege weapons are here. I'm not sure we need all of these soldiers, though. Thing is, some of these armies are... I think we have... Yeah, we brought in way too many troops, so what I'll do is that we'll take some of these levies. And we're gonna disband them. I would like to keep... maybe it doesn't really matter. But let's take out all of these. And disband them. Then we're gonna take these ones. Once again, split off new armies. And we'll take out all of the levies. And finally we're gonna take this army. And do the same. Because at the end of the day, we just need some of our professional troops. And I think that will be fine. Like, just combining these. Let's see, where do we want to start? Like, we could besiege some of these territories. I think I want to go straight for his capital here. With this army, we can start taking one of these keeps down. Let's see, you go here. You go there. And finally for this one, I guess we'll go in the next region. Even if we suffer a slight attrition. I don't see his army anywhere. Let's see, the Kingdom of West France. Is there anything we could do? Well, not yet. This war right here, it's a bit annoying. As they're trying to take down one of my family members. And they're winning. Snake in court. It's fine. Every woman for herself. Leofrion is feeling nervously with the sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What is she doing here at this hour? My deepest apology, but I must speak with you in private. I have discovered something very interesting. Leofrion has uncovered a secret of Empress Barbara. She is willing to share it if I let her off the hook. Leofrion will tell me a secret about the Empress. You lose your househead hook on Leofrion. Okay. We gain 8 stress. Sure. Tell me a secret. Ooh, we found out that she's a witch. She's a strumpet. Okay. Which secret? I wonder if we can do something about that. Okay, so they have here about 6,000 troops. What are they? They have some knights, have some warriors. Apparently they're going by sea for some reason. Maybe they're trying to meet some of these armies. I am not truly sure. But for now it doesn't even matter. We're gonna continue our sieges. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a daughter. Let's go on a hunt. The foragers. The woods truly is the mantle of the poor, but as the wolf flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Perpignan than picking roots and mushrooms. A generous donation should keep them away for long enough. Aided peasants, popular opinion, you know what? Sure. Let's give them a generous donation. We're generous. We have plenty of money. We don't want to just scare peasants away just because they're doing their jobs and getting food. Let's see. Returning from the wild, I have held my share of hunts and people around me have started to take notice, worth the spreading of my activities. Maybe at some point we'll be able to get the next level of hunting. Our culture has discovered the fascination machicolations? Machicolations? What is that? Oh, this one. Unlocks all late medieval era fortification. That is awesome. We are very close to getting the primogenitor automatically. Where are we going next? Plate armor? Standing armies could be really good. Probably we could get one more. Rightful ownership can press multiple claims for another character in a single war. That could really expand our territories. But I think I want one more domain limit. What is this? Weird jigs? Cultural and regional innovation. Levy size plus 1%. We are still Anglo-Saxon, yeah. Development growth 10%. City building construction time and city holding construction time. Building strong and reliable dikes is an essential task if we wish to live and prosper with the Low Countries. New technique of reinforcing earth dikes with seaweed mats will increase their strength and durability. Okay, well, I'll take... Let's go with court officials first. This will take us 8 years. We'll probably not live that long, but we're gonna try. And do you see the enemy army anywhere? Because I do not. I think I'm gonna speed up. Yeah, they're defending against another war as well. They're losing a lot of troops somewhere. Decision to hold a feast. I don't think we need it right now. I'm not gonna spend the money. Okay, got some of that war score. Let's go for these. This is a pretty big castle. Level 12, fort. Dying. You are at death's doorstep. If you have an heir, you'll continue to play as them. Okay. Interesting. So we know we're gonna die pretty soon. We can unlock a new perk. Learning on the job. Adding 20% of the counselor's primary skill added to our own. Let's take a look at these skills. That went high. Tiflet came to me complaining that Emmanuel is bullying her. She started asking how to get someone hang, if she felt that would be... if she felt like they should be. Arbitrary, craven or lazy? Yeah, sure, let's keep her arbitrary. Oh, Callistos, if you are still with me, I know you'll tell me to be strong. So another one, another friend from the Kingdom of Asturias has passed away. Let's see, can we win this war before we die? Child of my dynasty, Michael. You are intelligent, you are handsome. May you grow wise. Let's take our armies and continue the fights. Maybe I'll go to this fort. Is this a fort? It is. An empty counselor position. We're gonna go with stewardship. Nephew and vassal. Sure. I feel like pretty soon we're gonna have to change things around. They're trying to take some of our territories away. Another... He died as well. Died from wounds. Okay, next in line, I guess. How things happen. Let's see. We have here... like the next level forts. This is going pretty well. Like when we have these siege engines, it's very easy to take them over. I think I'm gonna go fight this guy because they're taking away our progress and I don't care about their internal fights. Good. Stay away from my territory. Okay, here they are. 6,000 strong. Ready to fight. Let's meet them. Oh, they're gonna fight their own battles? Nope. Doesn't look like they will. Nice. 100% we captured. Who is this? He is the son? No. I'm not sure. I guess we just won the battle there. Thing is, we're gonna win this war. We're gonna get a lot of vassals. We're gonna get a lot of fame. Let's see. In theory, he becomes our vassal. So, enforcing demands. We have gained a favor hook here. Is he our vassal? Well, not really, it seems. So it's said that he's going to become our vassal, but it doesn't really look like he does he? Well, doesn't matter anymore. This is our story. Emperor Beowulf of Anglia rests in the arms of the Lord at the age of 68. He died from complication related to obesity. A shameless adulterer, he will be remembered for his treachery and his covetous disposition. Emperor Inwer ascends to the throne. Being a talented military technician, many expect him to lead the realm to many victories on the fields of battle. Finally, we now play with our son. Let's pause the game really quickly here and decide our course of action. What are we? Hail, calmly, genius, consecrated blood, famous champion. He is a fornicator and an eager reveler. We have plenty of money. There's a lot of dangerous military factions rising up right now, but I think it's only for a second until there's new calculation being made. We are a sinner, so we need to get this out as quickly as possible. Let's take a look at our kids. What do we have? We have only one legitimate member of the dynasty. We have an illegitimate son. Who are the parents? His son, relationship, family. It's her. Oh, okay. I don't see anything that special there. But let's go to decisions. We need to be dynasty head. So since we do have the most money, we're just going to have to wait a bit and we will get it. Nominated successor. Right now it will be our daughter and player heir. I'm gonna change the vote maybe in the future. Maybe we'll have an empress, who knows. We are gonna stay on marshal because we get 40% more experience in the marshal area. What type of marshal? Strategy, authority focus, getting more dread, more control in all our areas. Prowess, to be good in fighting one-on-one, on being a tactical warrior. I guess, let's see, what does marshal do? As an idea, because we've never played with a martial character. We get an increased levy size, increased levy reinforcement rate, and increased advantage when commanding armies in combat. So it's probably better to go... Shall we go with this? With chivalry focus? No, let's go with authority focus. We are very close to getting gallant. We have stalwart leader, which gives him prowess, some romance, some promising prospect, and loyalty and respect. This goes very well with our spouse, and we get more skills from the spouse. Knight effectiveness, friendly fatal casualties reduced, advantage +5, King's Guard, we're taking on 4 more knights, and peace acceptance +10. Okay, and gallant will provide us with martial, with prowess, with monthly prestige, and attraction opinion. Okay, well, we know what our first target is. Let's see. We can ask our wife to go for what? Learning? Managing the domain doesn't seem to work. Diplomacy could be good. Assisting the ruler overall could give us plenty of points in multiple areas, making us pretty good. So I think with her, we're just gonna ask her to assist us as a ruler. Maybe so. Then we have our priest, he's good. We're gonna appoint him as court physician. Chancellors. Let's see, who's really good at diplomacy? Our half-brother here. And we're gonna bring him in. Steward. I want to... maybe spy master first. I want a really good spy master. He is our vassal and would like to do so. Stay on disrupt schemes, please. I would also like you to befriend you. Let's see, what are we going to do here on stewardship? Well, not a whole lot. We can bring one of these powerful vassals. 1 seat on the council, ambitious, high taxes, opinion of predecessor. He has 1100 troops. Let's see, modify contract. Let's go down in taxes with him. Yeah, he doesn't really have opinion of predecessor, but in 5 years he should be fine with us. Let's see, what else could we do? We're definitely going to go with this guy. He seems like he knows what he's doing. What else? For marshalling, apparently we have a vassal who's really good at fighting. He is a crusader, a warrior of faith. I think I like that, so we'll bring him in. And have him, yeah, let's have him train commanders. Enthusiastic conversion, good. New patriarch, dynasty head change, I think it's going to come back to us. Court physician hired, modified vassals. situation. Let's take a look at prisoners. Sure, let's ransom them for money and stuff. He is part of our family. Gain a weak hook. Let's let him live for a favor. Apparently some of these are part of our family. You can leave, but we... Oh, he doesn't like conversion. Then you stay in prison, please. Sure. Let's see. Finally, we are the dynasty we will get. So vigor, beauty and intellect are all proof of the bloodline strength. A dynasty thus blessed will pass these gifts on from generation to generation. Getting strong blood, small health boost, chance of inheriting congenital traits plus 40%, chance of new congenital traits plus 400%. Finally, the strength of East Anglia. For generations, our dynasty has been known for the strength of its blood. Vigor, beauty and intellect are all attributes associated with the East Anglia name. My own excellency only confirms this. All of our dynasty's best quality in one perfect individual. My name and my gifts will live through my descendants for centuries to come. We have a bright future ahead. You will get the nickname the Blood Father. East Anglia dynasty gains strong blood trait. That is really cool. Does it show anywhere the trait? Let's see. Yeah, it's here in the health department. Let's see. We have a few vassals who are unhappy with us, which is in a sense to be expected. Like, we are commanding an army. Are we at war? We are not, so we'll disband these armies. And at this point we could start by holding a feast. We are an eager reveler as well. So let's start with this. Yeah, we're looking pretty good, pretty strong. I think we're pretty bad too. But doesn't he look handsome? Like he... I guess we are a warrior. Comparing them to all our other leaders, he definitely is good. The guests are gathered in a great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and the spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Also, I want to do one more thing, and that is, let's first of all close as many of these messages as possible, just so we can see the map. Let's check quickly what territory we have. So we have Oxfordshire, we have Middlesex, we have the Duchy of Cologne here, Montpellier, Béziers, and that's about it. Okay, we don't have a lot of territories, we can take some for our own. After an extensive conversation over our meal, Reeve Redwall expresses how he admires how I am able to expose at length any topic. Great. What wars can we declare here? For small territories. What right does King Leopold think he has to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? Claiming that my ideas would break down the moment combat is met? What does he really know? You gain discussions of strategy for 5 years plus 2 to martial. At least Leopold showed you that you are able to defend your understanding of the martial lifestyle, and he loses some opinion of us. Okay, so we're getting some new stories here and there. Here we gave the Kingdom of Francia to this guy. As my guests depart with everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Ines to thank for much of its success. Until next time. Okay. Declaring war on him. Empress Ines, which is our wife, gains contested titles. I think we're gonna go for the titles. You know, I thought that we would be getting this. If I'm gonna press this, it says that... Oh... Actually, these claims are for part of the territory, not even for all. So she takes the kingdom. If I were to do this, am I getting some sort of another prank on it? I don't want to give this, fight this war and not gain anything out of it. Where are you? So you are here in our realm, and we can push for this war, in the hopes that she will become our vassal. It's not the entire territory of France, so it's definitely not for the title of emperor. It's for the kingdom of Aquitaine. We are going to do this. I am going to try it one more time. Declare war on this. And Empress Mother Agate loses some opinion of us. Declared war on their child. Yeah, I mean, I think we're fine to do this. Hopefully, it's gonna pay off. But we've declared war here once again. Some of their armies are there. We are going to raise our very own armies in Cologne. We're gonna start here. Raise local armies here. And you will go into the capital. With the other army, we're gonna march south. And with the third one, I guess we're gonna attack some of these areas. Do we want to go on a hunt? We have plenty of money. I think we could do this. And at the same time, let's see, can we not ask the Pope for some forgiveness? We lose Fornicator. Cost us quite a bit of money, but it will improve our situation. My wife, Empress Ines, is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. It is hard to believe she would ever betray me like this, but could it be that I am not the father? I will look into it discreetly. Let's see if we can find something out. You must understand, I never want to hurt you. Tears are streaming down her face. After a drawn-out silence, she finally admits that this guy is the true father of our children. We are compassionate, so telling everybody about it will give us stress. An unborn child of Empress will be known to have been conceived outside of wedlock. Do we want to stay married here though? That is a bit of the true question. Or are we looking for a different wife? She's not that great. So everyone will know of your infidelity. We're gonna expose this. And let's see, request a divorce from the Pope. He would accept. We spend some piety that we do not have. And she loses opinion of us. All family members lose some opinion. but the Pope would accept. Because we're a crusading house, because of personal diplomacy, because we're compassionate, and because they are pleased. We're gonna break our marriage up. How could Empress Ines share her bed with another? How could she betray me like this? Perhaps I will never know her reason, but there seems to be no doubt in her guilt. Love will keep you warm in the dungeons? No. Break it off, or there will... My love, I beg of you, let this folly end. Yeah, I need time to think. Unfaithful. Now the whole story is out in the open. My wife and her philanderer are about to face the consequences of their action. Yep. I tire of this farce. We're just divorcing here. Hunt. Rude vassal. Look at the abhorrent knave Baltair. King Merlswing hisses from atop his hunting steed. My vassal Rivatir seems to have a hard time bearing the insult. You're acting like a child and you will be punished like one. We can have him test the belt. He loses some opinion. And we gain a lot of strength because we're both compassionate and calm. There is no way, this is no way for a king to act. We became a mediator, gaining some diplomacy. He loses some diplomacy. And our vassal gains some opinion of us. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm a bit tired of this guy. So we're gonna work with him. The Pope has given us the go-ahead to divorce. Let's enter a mutual alliance here. We'll transfer some vassals. Chancellors, let's see, who's really good? We're gonna bring her in. We can call this house in the war. But I don't think we need any help. And we can look for a wife. Let's see. Okay. We're trying to find someone with a lot of traits or some claims. She has claims on the kingdom of East Francia. She's 6. Member of our dynasty. I think we can push that without having to go dynasty. Would this be considered inbred? I guess. I am trying to see, like, for how long does this last? Apparently, like, for example, here, even though it's our dynasty, it has been long enough to where it's not affecting us anymore. Bringing a very young wife, I'm not really interested in that. I feel like we should be getting an heir as soon as we can. Maybe we'll change. We don't need Catholic because we will be able to convert them. She's robust, which would be great. She's gluttonous, not necessarily something I want. Intelligent. This is family. Let's see, Amazonian. Could be. But maybe we can go with our own dynasty, with the one with the claims. 6 years, that's 10 years ahead. No, oh, this does not work, because it was a different person. Here, maybe? Yeah. Okay, let's create this marriage for planning for the long term. Bow in hand, quiet steps, eyes on the stag in front of me. A deep breath and... Is that king? Is that the king? My naive Merlswain? Merlswain? Maybe that's how it's read? Is that like German or something? My naive rival and vassal is creeping through the farmlands ahead of me, fully concentrated on the majestic stag and oblivious to my presence. This is not the way. Or we could kill him, or this is not the way. Let's gain some. No, why did we lose? The point is, we should have gained here piety, not lose it. Okay. Dark thoughts, guilt and shame. What could help me? Drunkard? Improvident? No. We'll control these impulses. Don't worry about it, we'll find ways to do it. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses and leave the farmland behind. There's many... We're overwhelmed by stress. How strange. Well, I guess this is about it for this episode. We're gonna have to find a way to reduce our stress, or otherwise we're going to have a secondary breakdown. I wouldn't think that with this character we'll be reaching so far into these problems, but that is for the moment. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you enjoy our new character and the fact that we've managed to strengthen our blood. Our House of East Anglia is stronger than ever before, and we're gonna fight to make it even stronger. For the moment, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.